And they continue to do so, which is why even today, the front pages of every newspaper are somehow turning the fact that they are more interesting than his brother and sister-in-law into something of which they are guilty. Netflix trailer steals the spotlight from Wales's. It's absolutely pathetic, breathtakingly pathetic, actually, that the machine, the war machine of Fleet Street is now so devoid of justification for its bile that they're claiming the release date of a Netflix film is a declaration of war. And you know what? I hope it is. I hope it is, because if my wife had been treated like his wife has been treated, all bets would be off. If I had gone to my brother and asked him to help me protect my wife from the kind of abuse that Meghan Markle has been exposed to, and that abuse seeps from mainstream media to social media and drips into every corner of Twitter and Facebook and Instagram and TikTok, and my brother had turned around to me and said, yeah, well, there it is. I'd be declaring war. If this was 400 years ago, I'd be raising a flag on Hounslow Heath and contemplating a coup for the crown. But those days are over. The prize today is just PR. The prize today is public image. And here, finally, is the question. It's just envy, isn't it? The whole point of the attacks upon Prince Harry and his wife, whether they're coming from within the palace, on the record, off the record, nowhere near the record, or whether it's coming from Fleet Street, is because they're simply better at everything. They're better at PR. They're more media savvy. They're more articulate. They're more empathetic. Crucially, they're more accomplished. Look at their careers. Compare their careers. They're more accomplished and they're more attractive. So here is the real sin of all.
Thank you, James O'Brien, for always standing with Prince Harry and Meghan Markle, our true heroes. Hello, my family. I am your host, Mike. Welcome to the channel. If you are new here, please kindly subscribe and feel free to comment below. Let us build a community together. People who have a huge problem with Harry and Meghan Markle won't really be able to tell you why. They have become hate figures because of envy and their ability to make a mockery of the royal family. They are better at everything they do. They are criticized for no reasons. Those who like criticizing Meghan are people who are doing so bad in life. Those who have had failed marriages, people who are so much bitterness in life. To everyone standing with Harry and Meghan, thank you. In a world saturated with negativity, your empathy is a beacon of hope. It's easy to join the chorus of criticism, to tear people down from the safety of our screens. It takes courage to choose kindness, to recognize humanity even in those we don't personally know. Right now, Harry and Meghan need our support more than ever. They've faced a relentless barrage of negativity, much of it fueled by deeply ingrained prejudices. Choosing to see their truth, their love, and their resilience is a powerful act. It's a rejection of the cynicism and hate that often dominate the narrative. Your empathy matters. Your voice matters. Thank you for using them to stand on the right side of history. Let's be honest, some of the criticism directed at Meghan Markle stems from a place of envy. She's beautiful, successful, and found love with a prince. That kind of fairy tale happiness can stir up unpleasant feelings in those who feel life hasn't been as kind. But envy is a dangerous emotion. It distorts our perception, making us see flaws where none exist, and magnify small missteps into unforgivable sins. When we allow envy to dictate our opinions, we become blind to the humanity of others. We forget that beneath the titles and the fame, they are people just like us, deserving of respect and kindness. We cannot ignore the role race plays in the attacks against Meghan Markle. The undercurrent of racism is undeniable. From the subtle microaggressions to the blatant hate speech, it's clear that her biracial identity has made her a target. This isn't about being overly sensitive or playing the race card. It's about acknowledging the very real ways in which racism manifests in our society. It's about recognizing that Meghan's experiences are not unique. They are shared by countless people of color around the world. Beyond the headlines and tabloid scandals, Meghan Markle is a woman who deserves to be celebrated. She's a dedicated humanitarian, using her platform to advocate for causes she believes in. Whether it's supporting women's empowerment or helping wildfire victims in Pasadena, her actions speak volumes. Let's choose to focus on the positive. Let's celebrate her strength, her resilience, and her commitment to making the world a better place. In doing so, we not only uplift Meghan, but we also inspire others to lead with compassion and empathy. News of the disaster spread quickly. Help poured in from all corners, a testament to the inherent goodness that resides in humanity. Among those who answered the call were Prince Harry and Meghan Markle. The couple, known for their unwavering commitment to social justice and community outreach, wasted no time in mobilizing their resources. They arrived in Pasadena, not with an entourage or fanfare, but with open hearts and a genuine desire to serve. Meghan, her eyes filled with empathy, moved through the crowds of displaced families. She listened to their stories, offering words of comfort and encouragement. Her compassion, so palpable and sincere, transcended any social barrier. She understood the profound impact of this tragedy, having herself experienced displacement and the loss of a sense of belonging. Her visit to the young girls in Altadena, who had lost their homes and schools, was a testament to her unwavering spirit. Section 4. Jealous whispers and accusations unfounded. Yet even in the face of such genuine acts of kindness, there were those who chose to cast a cynical eye. Whispers of disaster tourism and accusations of publicity-seeking followed the couple. These critics, blinded by their own prejudices, failed to see the genuine empathy that fueled Harry and Meghan's actions. They conveniently ignored the countless hours the couple has dedicated to humanitarian work, both publicly and privately. Section 5. The ugly stain of racism rears its head. It would be remiss not to acknowledge the undercurrent of racism that often colors the criticism directed at Meghan. The vitriol she faces is not just about her actions or her choices, but often about her identity. Social media platforms in particular have become breeding grounds for such toxic behavior, where anonymity emboldens individuals to spew hatred without consequence. The comments and posts are not just isolated incidents but part of a larger, systemic issue that reflects deep-seated prejudices in society. From the moment she entered the public eye, she has been subjected to a level of scrutiny and vitriol that is simply astounding. The media frenzy surrounding her every move is relentless, often focusing on trivial matters while ignoring her significant contributions. This relentless scrutiny is not just invasive, but also serves to undermine her efforts and achievements. The public's fascination with her personal life often overshadows her professional endeavors in humanitarian work. The disaster tourist label, when applied to a woman of color who is actively engaging in humanitarian work, takes on a particularly insidious tone. It suggests that her efforts are disingenuous or self-serving, which is a gross mischaracterization. Meghan's commitment to various causes, from mental health to women's rights, is well documented and genuine. The label not only undermines her work but also discourages others from engaging in similar efforts. It is a stark reminder that even in the 21st century, racism continues to rear its ugly head, seeking to diminish and discredit the achievements of people of color. Despite the progress that has been made, there is still a long way to go. The fight against racism is ongoing, and it requires collective effort and vigilance. Section 6. A call for unity, a plea for kindness. In the face of such negativity, it is imperative that we, as a society, choose a different path. Let us celebrate the spirit of compassion and generosity that Harry and Meghan embody. Let us amplify the voices of those who are working tirelessly to make a difference in the world. Let us stand united against racism and all forms of discrimination. Section 7. Let love be our guiding light. The Pasadena wildfires were a tragedy, a stark reminder of the fragility of life. The flames consumed not just the trees and homes, but also the sense of security that many held dear. It was a time of great loss and sorrow, a moment when the world seemed to stand still, engulfed in the chaos of nature's fury. But they also revealed the resilience of the human spirit, the power of community, and the importance of hope. In the face of such overwhelming adversity, people came together, united by a common purpose. Strangers became friends and friends became family. The bonds formed in those dark days were unbreakable. forged in the fires of hardship and tempered by the waters of compassion. Let us honor the victims of this disaster by choosing kindness, by embracing empathy, and by remembering that every small act of love can make a big difference. Whether it's a comforting word, a helping hand, or simply being there for someone in need, these gestures of goodwill ripple outwards, creating waves of positive change, and by working together to build a more just and equitable world for all. Our collective efforts can transform our communities, making them stronger and more resilient. By standing together, we can overcome any challenge, no matter how insurmountable it may seem. The spirit of cooperation and mutual respect is the foundation upon which we can build a brighter future. Let love be our guiding light, illuminating the path forward even in the darkest of times. Love has the power to heal, to bring people together, and to inspire us to be our best selves. It is the force that drives us to care for one another and to strive for a better world. And let us move forward with open hearts and a shared commitment to making a difference. Together, we can create a world where love and compassion are the guiding principles, where every person is valued, and where we all work towards a common goal of peace and understanding. Let us be the change we wish to see, and let love lead the way.